Hey, the first time you hit play with the Sonos Sub 4 hooked into your sound setup, there's this immediate shift, like the bass finally stops feeling like background noise and starts feeling like part of the moment itself. This is for the kind of person who's tired of hollow low-end, thin thumps, and subs that just rumble without detail. You know when something is missing because you've lived with audio that never quite lands, and deep down you've always felt there was more power and presence just out of reach. Before anything else, check the current price and stock so you know what's available right now. High-performance subwoofers like this don't stay at predictable levels once people realize what they're missing. You probably knew it was time to upgrade after one too many movie nights where explosions sounded flat, where music lacked body, or where your whole system felt like it was holding back instead of pushing forward. You turned up the volume hoping more would fix it, and it never really did. That's the moment you realize you've outgrown compromise. Adding this sub feels like a release. The moment it's in place, bass goes from big to intentional. You suddenly hear low frequencies that were only hinted at before, bass lines have weight without blur, thunder doesn't just boom, it anchors, and every soundtrack feels fuller instead of hollow. It's not about getting louder, it's about getting clarity and depth you didn't know you were missing. In real life this changes how you experience every piece of content. You're watching a film and the score finally breathes, not just plays. You're playing games and environmental cues have shape and presence instead of just volume. Music feels more expressive because the low end has definition without warmth masking detail. Even casual listening feels more engaging because the whole soundstage feels complete instead of fragmented. The feeling of performance here isn't about big numbers, it's about confidence. Once you've lived with bass that actually keeps up with what you're watching or listening to, anything weaker feels like it's only halfway there. If you're even a little curious, don't let random stock dips or price swings make the decision for you. Subwoofers this capable get claimed fast once people hear what they truly do. You might wonder if a wireless subwoofer really makes that much difference. That doubt dissolves the moment low frequencies feel tight instead of loose, defined instead of muddy. Integration feels smooth and effortless, so you spend less time fiddling with settings and more time absorbed in the moment. One pleasant surprise most people don't expect at first is how balanced it feels. Not just deeper bass, but bass that sits with the rest of the mix instead of overpowering it. Low end feels deep and controlled, explosions have weight and shape, music gains presence and nuance, your whole system feels fuller, every moment feels intentional, requires a bit of placement thought, and once you've heard this, weak audio feels flat at some point, the endless comparison loop just ends. You stop bouncing between options and go with the upgrade that already feels like the one you want to live with, the one that matches how you want to experience every scene and beat. If you've outgrown thin bass, weak presence, and audio that doesn't keep up with your visuals or music, don't let this be the upgrade you delay and regret later. Check availability now, decide with confidence, and let your sound finally keep pace with the way you want to hear every moment.